If you feel like you're working harder, but moving nowhere financially, you're not imagining it. Your paycheck comes in, bills go out, balances barely change, and somehow you're still stuck.
Hey, my name is RJ, and this video looks at something most people live with every day, but rarely stop to question. Why working harder doesn't feel like progress, why debt feels permanent, and how it quietly became normal in America. To understand what's happening now, we need to look at the system behind it.
That feeling is not personal failure. It's the result of a system that makes money because you stay under pressure. In America today, debt isn't rare. Debt is normal life. Groceries go on cards. Cars are financed. Medical bills get delayed. Education starts with loans. Debt is no longer for emergencies. Debt is how daily life works. And that's not accidental. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Debt didn't explode because people got reckless. Debt exploded because income stopped keeping up with reality. Rent rose faster than wages. Healthcare became unpredictable. Education stopped being affordable upfront. So borrowing replaced saving. That's the first problem people feel. You do everything right, and it's still not enough. Now the system steps in. Modern debt isn't designed to be finished quickly. It's designed to stay. Credit cards don't push payoff. They push minimum payments. Minimum payments feel responsible, but they stretch debt for years. At interest rates above 20%, even small balances grow quietly. So you're not drowning, you're stuck floating. That's exactly where lenders want you, because banks don't earn the most when you fail completely. They earn the most when you almost succeed. You pay on time, you carry a balance, interest keeps running. That's problem number 2. You feel disciplined, but progress feels impossible. Now add modern expenses. Car prices went up. Loan terms got longer. Monthly payments look manageable. Total cost explodes. Subscriptions multiply quietly. Buy now, pay later splits pain into pieces. $40 feels harmless until you owe it 10 times. Nothing feels reckless. Everything feels reasonable until it stacks. That's problem number 3. Each expense looks fine alone. Together, they crush you. And the system depends on that. Debt works best when it's fragmented. 1 bill feels solvable. 10 bills feel exhausting. Now comes the part nobody explains. Debt doesn't just take money. Debt takes options. When you owe every month, your choices shrink. You can't risk quitting. You can't pause work. You can't absorb surprises. So people stay stuck, not because they want to, because obligations don't pause. That's problem number 4. Debt quietly controls your future. Now look at saving. Saving feels pointless for a reason. Debt grows at 20%. Savings grow at 1 or 2. So the same dollar works against you in debt and barely helps you in savings. That's not broken design. That is the design. The system rewards borrowing more than waiting. That creates problem number 5. Doing the responsible thing feels slow and unrewarding. Zoom out now. America doesn't run on saved money. It runs on borrowed future income. Debt pulls tomorrow's money into today's economy. Growth looks strong. Spending continues. Markets stay calm. But households feel squeezed. Working, paying, repeating. That's why so many Americans feel trapped, not poor enough to collapse, not free enough to move. Here's the quiet irony. The system doesn't need you to fail. It only needs you to stay slightly behind, because predictable stress is profitable. Monthly payments, recurring interest, low risk. Debt isn't a side effect. Debt is the product. So when people ask, why does life feel more expensive? Why does saving feel impossible? Why does earning more not fix it? This is the answer. Not laziness, not bad choices, not ignorance, but a system built on delay. Which leaves one final question. If debt is no longer temporary, if it's baked into everyday life, if profit depends on people never fully escaping it, what happens when the next generation starts adulthood already behind? And what does financial freedom mean inside a system designed to monetize waiting?
Here's the part most people miss. The goal isn't to beat this system overnight. The goal is to stop blaming yourself for reacting to it. Because once you understand how debt actually works, the pressure changes. You stop chasing perfect answers. You stop thinking you're broken. And instead of trying to escape everything at once, you focus on reducing fragility. Fewer obligations, more breathing room, more control over time. That's not financial freedom as a fantasy. That's financial freedom as stability. And once you see that clearly, the system loses something it depends on.